Hey everybody, welcome back to Fatty's BBQ. I'm Eric Cant. Guys, thank y'all so much for joining in. Don't forget to subscribe. Guys, thank y'all for helping me grow this channel. It's really awesome. As you can see, I'm in a different setting today. I'm inside. I'm not cooking today. I'm actually bringing you guys an unboxing video. Now, the reason for this unboxing video is I'm actually taking you guys' advice, right? You guys have some awesome feedback online. Yeah, there's some trolls, but that's okay, right? There's always negative comments, but anyway, I really appreciate y'all's feedback. Now, the last video I did was a brisket video, and we did it in the vertical insulated smoker, and it came out awesome. It was a prime brisket. It came out ridiculously good, but we did have some hiccups along the way. When I was trying to trim the brisket, I was using my go-to knife. Now, this is my Old Faithful knife, and I absolutely love it. It's a skinning knife by Dexter, 6-inch blade, and I let it down. It didn't let me down that weekend. I let my knife down, and let me explain that to you guys. So this knife I absolutely love because it has an awesome cutting edge. It's long cutting edge. I could put my finger right on the back of the spine, and I can just feel everything. I've used it for briskets, ribs, cutting tomatoes, everything, fishing, everything. I love this knife, and I usually keep it sharp. But the reason I say I let the knife down was that night I was just doing the burn-in or the seasoning of that smoker, and I wasn't expecting to cook anything until the morning. So I didn't have any sharp knives. I didn't have anything ready to go. This knife I had just thrown in my drawer, wasn't really paying attention to it, right? Well, when I had a lot of fire and fuel left, me and my daughter said, hey, you know what? Let's just cook the brisket tonight, right? So we went ahead and cooked that prime brisket, but when I pulled it out, I didn't have any sharp knives, and I just grabbed my go-to knife and I started cutting. And I expected it to be sharp, and it wasn't. And it was my fault because I did not sharpen it. I had not honed it, couldn't find my honer, so I was just cutting with a dull knife. And so yes, I'll definitely take the L in that video. When it came to trimming that brisket, it looked terrible and messy. But ultimately, I got all the fat that I needed to get off of it. It came out great. I mean, it tasted really good. Luckily, I wasn't trying to do any competitions, which I've never done before. But, you know, it wasn't for looks. The taste was really good. So, you know, that brisket, shout out to that brisket from last week. It was from last video. It was really good. But anyway, guys, again, this is the knife that I used. And you can see I actually damaged it. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's actually a little chip. There's a little chip in this knife. So one of my buddies sharpens knives. He said take it to him. He's going to go ahead and give it a good sharpening, and we're going to get this guy back in action. But again, I love this knife. I use it for everything. But brings us to the unboxing, right? You guys gave me some great feedback on, hey man, use a boning knife. Use an actual good knife for your briskets, right? So I took y'all's advice, and I got myself a brand new knife, and we're gonna open it up and show you what it is. I got myself the Shun, or Shun, however you wanna pronounce it. I don't know, I'm not the best out there, but I got me the Shun Premier boning knife. So let's go ahead and get this guy open. I'm excited to take a look at it. We're gonna cut this box open and let's see what we got, right? Maybe not. There we go. Alrighty, let's put that to the side. There we go, guys. You see that? Oh, wow. They actually wrapped it all the way around, so it was like this. So now I can pull it out. So yeah, I listened to you guys. I listened to your advice, and I went ahead and bought me the Shun Premier boning knife. And everything that I read online about it says that this is a really nice and very sharp edged blade. It's a nicer steel, and so I'm pretty excited about it. There you go, in case y'all want to take a look, right? So let's get this guy opened up right here. Less talking, more opening, right? Be careful, try not to cut myself. But all right, so here we go. It's got a little tab right here to keep it from sliding out. Remove that guy. Wow, look at that, guys. That is a beautiful knife, and it's got some weight to it. It's heavier than my go-to Dexter knife. But look at this, guys. This is really nice. Let's pull this out. So there we go. That is going to be my new brisket knife right there. Look at that nice wooden handle. You guys see that up there? Nice wooden handle. It's got some really nice design right here from the hammer. I believe they call this the Damascus steel. But I am not going to act like I'm a pro. Obviously, I'm not a pro because I was using this knife to trim my briskets, right? So you can see here the difference between these two knives. Now it still has a rounded edge because I do like that rounded edge. So I was looking for something like that. There was other blades that were straight, you know, but this feels really good in the hand, and it does have a pretty good spine on it, and it looks sharp. But I'm not going to cut anything today with this. We're going to save this for Saturday, because Saturday, yes, we're cooking up another brisket. And so I'm going to see how this knife works and how it cuts with that brisket that I have. And like I said, I'm just really, really impressed with this knife. I mean, it feels awesome and it feels so sturdy, but it is heavier than this guy. This guy is a very light knife, you know. This just feels like a really nice quality. Look at the grain. I don't know if you can see it on this camera or not, but the nice wooden handle. I'm trying not to cut myself, but you see that back end right there. It's a nice little design. It's got a little black and gold ring right there. So it's beautiful, man. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you that knife. All right, so we're done. Thank y'all so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to really show you all that I listen to you, and I'm not a pit master by no means. I don't have that skill, right? There's a lot of people out there that are pit masters that just know this trade, this skill, and how to make briskets and ribs, and they are ridiculously skilled and incredible at what they do, right? For me, I just love to cook. I mean, this is a passion of mine, and I love to film. So barbecuing, grilling, smoking, not smoking cigarettes, smoking the, you know, the food on the grill. I just love doing that, and it's just fun for me. And I get to share it with all of you guys, and for all of you all to give me feedback. I do listen, and I want to kind of prove to you that I am listening, because I am going for my Dexter, that I love this knife and I still use it. But now, because of you all, I'm going to be switching to the Shun Premier knife. And again, this is very beautiful. I think you all can see how beautiful it is. And I'm pretty excited to get it started, because Saturday I'm going to be cooking up that brisket. And we're going to do it on the insulated smoker again. But this time I'm going to be using this new knife. So I'm probably going to find a way to mess it up anyway, but that's part of it. That's who I am, and I just have fun cooking, everybody. So thank y'all so much for joining in. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you on the next episode of Fatty's BBQ.